Have you ever wondered how small we really are? The universe is far stranger than most people imagine. Today, you'll discover incredible space facts that sound impossible, but they're all true. Space has no sound because there is no air to carry sound waves. The Sun is so large that about 1.3 million Earths could fit inside it. One day on Venus lasts longer than 1 year on Venus. Neutron stars are so dense that a single teaspoon would weigh billions of tons. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system and could fit more than 1,300 Earths inside it. Black holes have gravity so strong that even light cannot escape. A year on Mercury lasts only 88 Earth days. Saturn could float in water because its average density is lower than water. The footprints left by astronauts on the Moon could remain there for millions of years. The International Space Station travels around Earth at about 28,000 kilometers per hour. A single bolt of lightning is hotter than the surface of the Sun for a brief moment. Uranus rotates on its side, making it one of the strangest planets in our solar system. If you could fly to the Moon by car without stopping, the trip would take about 6 months. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system. The Milky Way galaxy is estimated to contain between 100 and 400 billion stars. Scientists have discovered thousands of planets orbiting other stars. These are called exoplanets. Some stars are hundreds of times larger than our Sun. The coldest known place in the universe has a temperature close to absolute zero. Looking at distant galaxies is like looking back in time because their light takes millions or even billions of years to reach us. The Sun loses about 4 million tons of mass every second by converting it into energy. The Great Red Spot on Jupiter is a giant storm that has been raging for at least 190 years, and likely much longer. A year on Neptune lasts about 165 Earth years. The Moon is slowly moving away from Earth by about 3.8 centimeters every year. The largest known star, Stephenson 2-18, is estimated to be over 2,000 times wider than the Sun. Black holes can bend space and time because of their enormous gravity. Some exoplanets are so hot that their surface temperatures can melt metal. Astronauts grow slightly taller in space because the spine expands in microgravity. The Milky Way is on a collision course with the Andromeda Galaxy, but the collision won't happen for about 4.5 billion years. The Sun contains almost all the mass in our solar system. Its gravity keeps every planet in orbit. The observable universe is about 93 billion light-years across. A light-year is the distance light travels in 1 year, which is about 9.46 trillion kilometers. Even traveling at the speed of light, crossing the observable universe would take billions of years. Scientists also believe the entire universe may be much larger than the part we can see. Every second, the Sun converts millions of tons of hydrogen into helium through nuclear fusion. This process releases an enormous amount of energy that provides light and heat to Earth. Without the Sun, life on our planet would not exist. Even though the Sun is an average-sized star, it is the heart of our solar system. Although it feels like we are standing still, Earth is constantly moving. It rotates on its axis at up to 1,670 kilometers per hour near the equator. At the same time, it orbits the Sun at around 107,000 kilometers per hour. Our entire solar system is also racing around the center of the Milky Way. The Moon's gravity pulls on Earth's oceans, creating high and low tides. Without the Moon, tides would be much weaker, and many coastal ecosystems would be completely different. The moon also helps stabilize Earth's rotation, making our climate more stable over long periods. Black holes are among the most mysterious objects in the universe. They form when massive stars collapse under their own gravity. Their gravitational pull is so powerful that nothing, not even light, can escape once it crosses the event horizon. Scientists believe black holes can bend space and time itself. Although they cannot be seen directly, astronomers detect them by observing how they affect nearby stars and gas. Some black holes are millions or even billions. When a giant star explodes as a supernova, it can leave behind a neutron star. These stars are only about 20 kilometers wide, yet they contain more mass than our Sun. Their gravity is incredibly strong, and a single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh billions of tons on Earth. Some neutron stars spin hundreds of times every second, making them among the fastest rotating objects in space. Saturn is famous for its beautiful rings, but it also has a surprising property. Its average density is lower than the density of water. This means that if there were a gigantic ocean large enough, Saturn would float instead of sink. Of course, such an ocean doesn't exist, but it's an amazing way to understand just how light the planet is compared to its enormous size. Our solar system is part of the Milky Way galaxy, a spiral galaxy containing between 100 and 400 billion stars. It would still take about 100,000 years to cross the galaxy from one side to the other. And beyond the Milky Way, there are hundreds of billions of other galaxies, each filled with countless stars and planets. The universe is far larger than we can truly imagine. Asteroids are rocky objects left over from the formation of our solar system about 4.6 billion years ago. Most of them orbit the Sun in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. While many are only a few meters across, others are hundreds of kilometers wide. Scientists study asteroids because they contain clues about how the planets formed. Some missions have even collected samples from asteroids and returned them to Earth for detailed analysis. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the largest known volcano in the solar system. It stands about 22 kilometers high, making it nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Because Mars has lower gravity than Earth, volcanoes were able to grow much larger over millions of years. When you see a shooting star, you're not actually looking at a star. It's a tiny piece of rock or dust entering Earth's atmosphere at incredible speed. The intense friction with the air heats it until it glows brightly, creating the streak of light we see across the sky. Most of these objects burn up completely before reaching the ground. The James Webb Space Telescope is one of the most powerful observatories ever built. Because light from distant galaxies takes billions of years to reach Earth, the telescope allows scientists to observe galaxies as they appeared billions of years ago. In a way, it acts like a time machine, helping us understand how the first stars and galaxies formed after the birth of the universe. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and its enormous gravity does more than keep its many moons in orbit. It also attracts or deflects many asteroids and comets that might otherwise travel toward the inner planets, including Earth. For this reason, many scientists consider Jupiter a giant cosmic shield that has helped reduce the number of major impacts on our planet over billions of years. Among the thousands of planets discovered so far, Earth remains the only world known to support life. It has liquid water, a protective atmosphere, and temperatures suitable for living organisms. Scientists continue searching for planets with similar conditions, hoping to discover whether life exists elsewhere in the universe. Comets are made of ice, dust, and rock left over from the formation of the solar system. As they approach the Sun, their ice turns into gas, creating the bright glowing coma and long tail that make comets so beautiful. By studying comets, scientists learn more about the early history of our solar system and the ingredients that existed billions of years ago. One of the greatest discoveries in astronomy is that the universe is expanding. Galaxies are moving away from one another, meaning the universe has been growing ever since the Big Bang about 13.8 billion years ago. Even more surprising, this expansion appears to be speeding up. Scientists believe a mysterious force called dark energy may be responsible, but its true nature remains one of the biggest mysteries. In modern science, Earth is surrounded by a powerful magnetic field created by its molten iron core. This invisible shield protects our planet from harmful charged particles coming from the sun, known as the solar wind. Without this magnetic field, Earth's atmosphere could gradually be stripped away, making life as we know it impossible. It also creates the beautiful auroras seen near the North and South Poles. Not all stars have the same lifespan. Small stars burn their fuel very slowly and can live for hundreds of billions or even trillions of years. Massive stars, however, use up their fuel much faster and may survive for only a few million years before exploding as supernovas. The size of a star determines how long it will shine. In space, astronauts experience microgravity, causing them to float instead of walk. Everyday tasks become much more difficult. Drinking water, eating food, and even sleeping require special equipment and techniques. Scientists study life in microgravity to prepare for future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Everything we can see, stars, planets, galaxies, and even ourselves, makes up only about 5% of the universe. Scientists believe around 27% is made of dark matter, while about 68% is dark energy. Although these mysterious components cannot be seen directly, their effects can be observed through gravity and the expansion of the universe. The universe is far bigger and more mysterious than we can imagine, and every new discovery brings us one step closer to understanding it. If you enjoyed these amazing space facts, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure among the stars.